Hi, I'm Ken. This Shard's Alara video is about the shard of Grixis. This shard's three colors are blue, black, and red. Grixis is a nightmare hellscape of death and decay, where necromancy is a powerful art. Its major mechanic is the keyword Unearth. Unearth is an ability that lets a creature card in your graveyard come screaming back to life for one last turn. The card you're looking at is Grixis Spectre, and it does not like to stay dead. The first time a creature with Unearth shows up in play, the Unearth ability doesn't actually do anything. You can treat the creature as though it didn't have it. But after the creature dies, it's a different story. Grixis Spectre is in your graveyard. During your turn, at the time you could normally play a sorcery, you can play its Unearth ability. To do so, you pay its Unearth cost, which is listed on the card right after the word Unearth. When the Unearth ability resolves, you return the creature card from your graveyard to play. It has haste, so it can attack this turn. At the end of the turn, you have to remove it from the game. A creature that's returned to play with Unearth gets only one more turn of life. Not only do you have to remove it from the game at the end of that turn, but if it would leave play for any reason, it's removed from the game instead. If you unearth your Grixis Spectre, and I shock it, the Spectre would go to the graveyard, but it's removed from the game instead. Let's look at another example. In this situation, Unsummon would put the Unearthed Spectre back into your hand, so it's removed from the game instead. One more try. If the Unearthed Spectre would be put on top of your library, it's removed from the game instead. In fact, the only way to get around this is to actually remove it from the game. If something tries to remove the unearthed creature from the game, it will succeed. If it later returns to play, it will be as a brand new creature with no memory of its previous existence. If you unearth Grixis Spectre, then play Turn to Mist on it, the Spectre will be removed from the game. Then Turn to Mist will return it to play at the end of the turn. Just for variety, let's look at a different card with Unearth. This time, you've got Viscera Dragger in your graveyard. It doesn't matter how Viscera Dragger got into your graveyard. Maybe it had been in play and got destroyed. Maybe you cycled it. Or maybe it got there some other way. As long as it's in your graveyard, you can unearth it. After you play an Unearth ability, I have a chance to respond while a card is still in your graveyard. If I can remove it from the game in response, you won't get to put it back into play. When you unearth a card, you're playing an ability, not playing a spell. A card that counters spells, like Cancel does, can't counter it. That's how to play with Unearth. Now you can keep attacking from beyond the grave.